girl Bhavna back with another exciting video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've been MIA for the longest time now. But I'm back. We'll talk about it. So we'll slap on some makeup and we'll talk through the video about what was I doing for the past couple of weeks, where was I, all that good stuff. Okay, so first things first, I'll be using the Plum Green Tea Revitalizing Facial Mist. So I use this pretty much every single day during mornings. If not this, I use the Organic Harvest facial mist. So it just kind of, energizes your skin. It's very mild on your skin and I absolutely love the dispenser. It's like a mist on your skin. Okay, so next step is moisturization. For my moisturizer, I'll be using the Requel Ceramide and Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. This also has mango butter, ceramide and hyaluronic acid. This is for normal to dry skin. So they also have moisturizers according to your skin type. So you can choose according to your skin type. If you have oily skin or acne prone skin, they have a moisturizer for you as well. But I pretty much love this moisturizer. It's so good. It's so moisturizing and yeah, it doesn't make my skin feel very dry. Okay, so where was I, right? A couple of weeks ago, I've done a shoot. Like, that is where I completely stopped filming. I didn't have time to sit and finally film, but I'm so glad I woke up early today just to talk to you guys and be happy about getting back to work. So, today I think I'll be using the James Charles eyeshadow palette because this has been lying on my desk ever since the longest time. But today I'll be using all the shades that I didn't use in this palette. I've always been gravitated towards the blue shades or the yellows and the red tones, but I think today I'll play around with the purples more and kind of like a blue. Oh, I think I'll use these two shades, this one and this one, because I haven't touched those two shades ever since I got this palette. So yeah, I just stopped it somewhere. So I'm so sorry, I'm bad with telling stories and getting stuff done at the same time. I'm basically not a very good multitasker, I guess. So I had that shoot a couple of weeks back, and then after the shoot my friend had a sleepover at his place, so we all kind of went to his place and like had a small party kind of a thing, because your girl needed this break so much because it's been so long since I met my friends and like had a party kind of a thing at home, or just like a house party kind of a thing, So we had a small house party kind of a session at his place. Only 4 to 5 of us, that's it, very close friends, and we were just hanging out and chilling. And then last week I had my girls over. So Ju and Monica were home last week. If you guys don't know, Juhi and Monica are my really good girlfriends. So I had them over and we had like a really fun girl time. I needed this. I was missing girl time so much. I had them over for almost a week at my place. So just a moment, let me grab a brush. If not, I'll just be talking. Alright, so I'll be taking a random blending brush, and the first shade I'll be going in with is called Pinkery Drinkery. This is like a pale pink shade, so it's not very pigmented. I'm gonna take this shade and apply it all over my crease. Okay, so I had them over and we were like having this really fun girl time, but I didn't film any content with them. I don't know why I didn't. I was just living in the moment. We were just chit-chatting, having real conversations, and we started watching Netflix. We started watching this show called The Haunting of the Bly Manor. Guys, if you are into horror series, you have to watch that. It's so beautiful. The story was so good. Still, we were getting scared, but I have this thing for horror series that even if I get scared, I have to watch it. Some reason, I just like the anxiety that horror movies give me. I know it's weird, but that's how I am. Okay, so for the next shade, I actually lost the name sheet, but let me just show you. I'll be going in with this shade right here. You guys can see this one. So yeah, I mean, I've been a fan of this show. The first season was named as The Haunting of the Hill House. So even if you didn't watch the first episode, like first season, it doesn't matter because it's not connected. The story and the screenplay is not connected to the first season. So I think if you are into horror movies or horror series, you definitely need to watch The Haunting of Bly Manor. So I have this problem with watching or starting any series on Netflix or anywhere in general. So if I like it and if I start it, I have this major OCD of finishing that show. I mean, if the show is really long, I have to watch it and finish it. So if I start watching series, then who's gonna make videos, right? So that's the reason I generally don't start watching anything on Netflix, because I'll be hooked onto it and I'll forget to film my videos. So that's the reason I rarely start anything. There are so many shows that I need to start. So that's kind of like a problem with me. I have to finish the series. I mean, nothing really would happen, but I don't know. I don't start a show and not watch it ever again. I think I did that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but it's just the first episode. I liked it. I mean, it was really good. It was fun to watch, but again, I thought if I get hooked onto this, I'm not gonna film videos. So I thought I'll watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine sometime later. So that's the main reason that I don't start any series. But please recommend me anything which is short and sweet, so I can like watch it in like a couple of days and get done with it. So next shade, I'll be going in with this neon pink shade. So I'm just gonna take that shade and like kind of apply it on top of the dark pink shade that we applied. So the horror series was really good. It took us 2 days to complete it. So I think you have 10 or 9 episodes of it. So if you are into horror, definitely do watch that series. So yeah, that's it. Then yeah, I mean, pretty much didn't do anything. We just had a good conversation and we watched Netflix, and that's it. I think I really needed that time for myself. I really love to just blow out my outer corners. It just gives you a very soft, smoky effect that shows your blending skills. Just try to blow out the edges and like get a grip of the eyeshadow. So for the next shade, I'll be going in with the blackcurrant purple. That is what it looks like. Dark purple and the light purple. Gonna take a blending brush again. This is from the Start Makers blending set, the eye brush set that I've done on my channel. So if you guys haven't checked it already, I'll leave the link in my description box. So it's about eye blending brushes for beginners. So what have you guys been up to? Tell me all the goss, tell me, spill the tea. Like, what are you guys doing? How is the COVID situation treating you? Like, honestly, I see myself chilling outside in a club in 2021, I guess. Or maybe not. I've kind of lost the interest of going to a club and like dancing. I honestly go to the club or pubs just to dance. Like when there's no COVID situation and we had the clubs all open and stuff like that, I used to just go with my friends and dance by myself. Then I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush and I'll be picking up this shade, the light purple. So yeah, even before the COVID situation, I used to just go and dance. So that's like my thing. But right now, I don't even feel like going to any club. Those days are gone, you know. Before, every Saturday, we used to have a plan of going and hitting the clubs. But I think right now, I don't even miss that, you know. I don't even miss going to the clubs. I think I have become more like an introvert kind of in this lockdown period, but I'm enjoying house parties more than any clubbing or anything, because I think with house parties your closest people will be around and you can just chill with them, just be yourself. Okay, I think we are good with the blend. Okay, so to cut my crease, I'll be using the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. See, it was so easy and quick. Guys, I'm telling you, if you are thinking of purchasing eye blending brushes, get these. Okay, so I've cut my crease. Then I'll be applying this pale skin tone shade. So do not apply your shimmery shades just on top of the wet concealer. Let it dry. Alright, so for my first shade, I'll be going in with this shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Fix Plus and just wet the brush. Okay, excuse me. Hello, pigmentation. It's too good. Fix Plus can like change everything for you. Dude, this palette is something else. I mean, you can come up with so many eye looks just this palette. I've had this palette for almost a year now. Yeah, I think I got this last year in December. One of my friend got it from US. Alright, so next step, I'll be taking this shade, applying it on top of that blue shade just to diffuse it a little bit. So just creating a gradient there. These shades are so beautiful, you guys. I'm just gonna go in with these two shades. Okay, I think we're good with the eyes for now. Let's move on to the base and then we'll come back to the eyes. Okay, so first things first, I'll apply some facial oil. So for that, I'll be using the Mango Seed Advanced Radiant Moisturizing Oil. This is from the Face Shop and this is what it looks like. This one is fairly new to my collection and I've been loving this ever since I got it. So this actually hydrates your skin very well. So I included this facial oil in my skincare routine, just a couple of drops of this, that's it. Then I'll be taking my Biotique Bio Seaweed Revitalizing Anti-Fatigue Eye Gel. This is what I use as my under eye cream for my makeup. I don't use this in my skincare routine. I mean, I used to use this before, but it is not very long lasting. So I thought it's better to use this product as a skincare prep. The main reason I use this is to hydrate my under eyes, because it's very important to hydrate your under eyes. Though you apply your moisturizer, a separate eye primer or an under eye cream is very essential. So today for my primer, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. So it comes in a nice dropper form, very satisfying to apply. I really love how hydrating this is on your skin, like just how I want my skin to be before I apply my foundation. So I believe that skin prep is very important before starting off your base or before starting off your concealer. Any way you do it, like there's no particular way to do your makeup, but if you are someone who likes to start off with a concealer, anything, you need to prep your skin well. For my foundations, I'll be using two different foundations and I'll be mixing them both according to my skin tone. So for that, I'll be taking the Fit Me foundation in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. This is a little dark for my skin tone. And then I'll be taking the Huda Beauty in the shade Dolce de Leche 350G. So whatever product is left on my beauty blender is gonna go onto my forehead, because I don't want to separately take some foundation just for my forehead. Okay, so I'm not gonna use any concealer for this look, so whatever is left on the back of my hand is gonna go underneath my eye, because I think this is a full coverage foundation, so might as well have a better use out of this. Make sure everything is blended. There are no fine lines, no wrinkles, nothing. Just push the product into your fine lines. So that is what I do to avoid creasing. I just try to push it against my wrinkles. Alright, then to set my entire face, I'll be taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the best translucent powder ever, guys. So I'm gonna take a brush that looks like this for my under eyes. Then to contour and sculpt my face, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade medium. So this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna take a flat brush that looks like this. Then to sculpt my face, I'm just gonna draw lines like this. I know that might look a little intimidating, but it's not, trust me. It's not. I'm just gonna blend it away and you'll see how it looks like. Then take your beauty blender and just blend everything into your skin. So how you blend your nose contour is just pinch your beauty blender like that and run it across your nose. That's how you blend your nose contour. So you shouldn't blend your jawline contour upwards. So it should always go in like this, downwards. You can see how it's creating those shadows on my face. That's the reason I absolutely love cream contouring, because it looks very natural. So I'm just gonna take the left off foundation with the back of my beauty blender and just draw a line like that so that my contour is more defined. Just making good use of the foundation. That's it. Just get a nice beauty blender and you'll be sorted. Know the ways to use your beauty blender in so many ways. I'm not even kidding. So now let me do my eyebrows off camera because it's gonna take hell lot of time. So I just don't want to waste our time. Quickly go and do my eyebrows off camera and be right back. Alright you guys, I'm back. I did my brows. I've used the same old PAC brow pomade. So let's move on to the lower lash line. I'll be taking these two shades. Alright, so to amp up the eyes a little bit more, so I just want to add on a little bit of glitter. So I'll be taking the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal eyeshadow in the shade Minted and Dinero, but I'll be using the shade Dinero just to add that little sparkle which is missing. Thank God the liquid eyeshadow just matched the shade that I applied underneath. Okay, so I'll put on my lashes and be right back. So for my lashes, I'll be using the PAC M72 lashes and this is what they look like. Such gorgeous looking lashes. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I'm back. So this is what the lashes look like. So pretty. Oh, I'm using the Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline. This is the non-waterproof one. I don't know where the waterproof one is. I can't search for it right now. So next step is blush. So for my blush, I'll be using the Maxi blush from Rimmel Cosmetics. This is in the shade A Wild Card. Hit the apples of my cheeks. Remember to apply your blush on top of your cheekbones because it gives you an illusion of having a higher cheekbone for some reason. I don't know, I like it. Just a little bit on my nose. And then comes the highlighting part. So for that, I'll be taking my Balm Mary Luminizer. Hit the highest points of my cheeks. Okay, so for my lipstick today, I'll be going in with the Maybelline Sensational Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Best Babe. I love this shade, you guys. Then I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty Liquid Lipstick in the shade Icon. Now it's time for some Fix Plus. So I'll be using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Alright you guys, so this is the finished and final look. So that's it for today's video guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one.